Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini January 14, 2022. Although it is a day of rest, there would be a person with whom you would have to deal. Possibly you would be tired of doing the same things over and over again, trying to make that person understand that he clings and has no possibility of flexibility. With the waning moon, you would find the freedom to put yourself in good energy. It is time not to give up. No matter how much you have attacked your integrity by defending others, now you would have to set a clear limit that would make you take control of what made you stagger. For the moment, you would take into account that everything is accommodated as it should when it has to be. To do this, let life fill you with satisfaction with the transition from Scorpio to Sagittarius. On the one hand, you have those people who are watching to see when you give up and, on the other, those who you want to stand out. The coin always has two sides. It is a way of making everything work for you, letting it not affect you what others consider would make you give up. For this it is like the conjunction between Mercury and Jupiter. It would make you feel that you have everything clearer so as not to get carried away by just anyone. Try not to burn yourself from the fire that seems to be around you. Lately, you know what is right and wrong, so don't compromise or involve your pride. Be attentive to what is happening around you, but do not feel like you should intervene by doing something that inside you feel is not right. Control what you can, but do not worry about situations that escape you. You would not have to exaggerate when you think that following the rules in the face of the pandemic, such as having your house tidy, will make you paranoid. On the contrary, cleanliness is part of the greatness that you show in the face of everything that is potentially chaos, and you would remain protected without a doubt. Usually, you prefer to be a secondary player and leave the main place to others. But today you need to recognize that your point of view is valuable. If you make yourself heard, you can be of help to others. In meetings or presentations, your input may be necessary to avoid future problems. There are details and nuances that you know and that your colleagues need to be aware of. Go ahead and speak up, and you will feel good about the results. Your morale is very fluctuating. You oscillate between moments of great joy and times a little darker when you need solitude. Don't let your mind wander, focus on the finer things in life. A good meal with your loved ones should perk you up. On the other hand, you should be happy to hear that the planets are good for your health and therefore you risk nothing. Today feel free to take command. You can conquer others with your smile. Interact with the other and consider their wants and needs before proceeding with your plans. Know that your actions will have a profound effect on your environment. This is your chance to stand out. Take advantage of your incredible communication skills and your ability to relate to others. Sometimes you just don't want to know anything about love, but in reality, you are romantic, passionate, and full of energy to consider that love would not be within your reach. In that sense, it is how the waning moon fills you with greater security so that you can undertake what is right for you. Today, you want to make some changes in your love life. Maybe you and your romantic partner have gotten into a boring routine. With a little creativity, they could soon be enjoying themselves more. Don't get into the habit of staying home every night to watch TV. Go for a walk to another nearby city, go for a walk, or listen to an outdoor concert. Spend the afternoon in a nice park. Get moving to change things up a bit. On the sentimental front, the harmony that reigns between Mars and Venus allows you to consider this day with serenity. Take this opportunity to refocus on your relationship or your desires if you are single. The only downside for native-born lovers is that those around you get involved a little too much in your private life, which could cause conflicts within your relationship. Do not listen to the outside too much. A couple is built in 2, not 3, 4, and even less 5. No altercation. It is time to clarify how you would exercise your way of acting in the face of possible crises that threaten the place where you work, where layoffs could be a fact. However, you have enough knowledge to stay upright and get out of any inconvenient situation. With the conjunction of Mercury and Jupiter, you would be able to realize that everything looks better for you. You live in a world of dreams. There is nothing wrong with it, don't worry. You just have to remember that for certain practical matters, it is best to keep your feet on the ground. Think carefully that you have things to finish and that you need to focus, at least until you have finished them. If you let things pile up, it will take more work to do them in the end. So let's go. Roll up your sleeves and save your dreams for the night. You are being pushed one way, but the fire of rebellion is burning within you. Prancing horse, you stubbornly refuse to comply. You believe that the aspirations of others for you are wrong and you intend to make it known. To defend your point of view, you will not hesitate to rush in stretchers even if it means attracting enmities. At this stage, it doesn't matter to you, you have faith in your lucky star and you know very well where you are going. No one will intimidate you and you will triumph in the face of adversity. Living together moments with the family remains the greatest gift in the world. The elders try to pass on their experiences, which are not always relevant. The youngest wants to grow up too quickly by ignoring the advice of adults who have already been there. As a keen observer, right between the two ages, you have found your place within this happy little group. Gather the memories of some and the questions of others to constitute the guest book of your siblings. Looking back, this memory of those happy times will fill the hearts of future generations.